Mattie Mondays. Where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems. Always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday. Pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You're tuning in to Mattie Mondays.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mattie B, and we are back around another 7 days for another show of Mattie Mondays. Well over a year and a half. I appreciate y'all for showing up every week for damn near 2 years. So I really am thankful. I appreciate it. And we're going to jump right into it tonight. I'm not going to keep you long. We have been on the go. Still big energy, everything. And my oversized tee. I know you guys have been seeing some color schemes that are not available on the site, but be on the lookout for those. If you see someone in them, in the orange, in a lime green, in a purple, no punching bag, shout out to y'all, in a gray, just know that they are locked in. They're probably here on this live right now. They are always present, so that's the forefront, the home team. So shout out to y'all. But those shirts, those other color schemes will be available. They'll be rolling out. So just be on the lookout for that. Thank you to everybody who has copped a shirt, a hoodie, a sweatshirt. We appreciate you. And we're going to keep them rolling. The link is around here. Let me grab it. Let me pop it up here. And yeah, it's still big energy. It's not stopping. We got a lot of cool things that are coming your way. Shout out to DJ Deuce. Keep spinning the record. I really appreciate it. Shout out to you, Chevy, for that connection. Always showing mad love. All right, y'all. So let's get in these comments. What up, Crystal, in the building? She says, "Hell, nah, I ain't gonna mess with you." She's saying, "Hey, family." No, I'm just. Hey, Mama Mattie in the building. Natalia was good. Was good. Natalia, I'm still waiting on them pictures. Still waiting on those pictures from you. Musician Tailors, you already know, is in the building. Happy Mattie Mondays. Twin in the building. Chevy in the building. What's good? Thank you. Yes, this hoodie is fire, right? I love this gray. I love this gray. Shout out to Twin. He got a gray one too. Mr. Donnell. Yes, this gray is hard. You'll see Chevy rocking the gray as well. Super hard. It might be rivaling the white one, which is my favorite. Uh-oh. Go. No, you good. All right. We're gonna run it like this. So we family here. Y'all can hear me pretty well. We're gonna run it just like this. Are y'all comfortable with that? So I'm in a new space. I'm on the road. I'm on the go. Thanks. What's frozen for me? Anyway, yeah, yeah. Facts. Yeah, this city. Well, y'all can't see it anymore, but this city is super fire. Um, but we're gonna run it like this. I'm definitely in a new space. And adjusting. I think this computer is fighting back under these lights. But I guess this will force me to keep it brief and get right to it. Natalia, let me see. I had to visit Ariana in Florida this week. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. I'm still gonna keep pressing you. Yeah, you can send one with a filter for sure. Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Crystal, for sure, for sure. Cool. All right, y'all comfortable with this, or y'all want me to do a hard reboot? My computer is definitely fighting back tonight. For sure. For sure. I'm gonna stay in your neck. All right, so let's keep it rolling. We got to miss seeing your beautiful face, but happy to hear you. For sure. You're so silly. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, let's run it. All right, so here we can do this. You can see you can see me on here real quick. All right, so tonight, um, per Mattie Mondays community, how it falls right in place. Today, having a conversation and just in thought of how we show up, right? Um, Tonight we're gonna get into a brief conversation around showing up as all of us. And my question to y'all are, um, with full transparency, do you feel like there's some areas in your life that you are playing too small? We're gonna dive into it. So that's my question to you before we get into it and before I put my cards on the table. Is there an area in your life that you feel like you're playing too small? By the end of this conversation, it's definitely gonna be my conclusion that it's probably time to take up more room. We've had a lot of conversations, a lot of transparent conversations this year, and through my self-talk and my conversation, asking myself, am I playing too small? Am I showing up as all of me? I definitely came to the conclusion that it's time for me to take up more space. And we're going to talk through what that looks like in my world in real time. And if you're willing to share, I definitely want to hear what it looks like and how it reflects in your world in the different areas of your life. All right, everybody on board? We good. Let's get it. All right, cool. Right. Is that what it is? The eclipse. It's the Mattie Mondays eclipse for sure. I was gonna use that little segue too. Are we walking through life letting things eclipse our light, right? But we're gonna get into it. I feel like I've adjusted though. All right, Krista, we're gonna dig a little deeper into what you're referring to. But okay, so my question that I pose to you is, do you show up as all of you? And how often? A great example, and as you can see on the screen, Chevy and I, we loaded up before I left for a little bit on a job assignment, and we got in some photos, just having conversations, knowing that I needed, some cleaner, some doper headshots. I'm usually behind the camera, and he's been pressing me forward. I've been hiding, and it's easy for me to hide behind the songwriter title, where the artist is more out front. But we've committed to leaning towards and more forward towards the artist piece of the Mattie B brand. And that requires being out front and showing up in a certain way. And through this photo shoot, And dropping some of these photos, it has allowed us to be louder, to be louder with my brand, with my look, something different. And it definitely got a different response. And I thought this was a perfect example for me and just my personality, because I definitely use, and I mean it when I say it, but I use it, the excuse of, I'll throw on a hoodie and a t-shirt and I'm good, and I don't really care what people think. And in my heart of hearts, I really don't be caring. Just because I know how I could turn it on, i.e., the photos, and we got more rolling out, so we're excited to share. But the second question that kind of whispered in my head was, it no matter like what you think and how comfortable you feel, and whether you don't care what other people are thinking, the real question is, how is it affecting you, the way that you show up? So me being comfortable playing small, and I'm using aesthetic because that's the first, the easiest thing that we can all see when people, make their judgment. And it's just a big thing for me, just stepping outside of my comfort zone, with my hair, with my, clothing, throwing on some heels. But as much as I can, not care about people's reaction or their response to me, that doesn't change whether it's affecting me or not. It's a fact. It's affecting us all, how we show up, to work, how we show up in love, how we show up in our family relationships. It affects us whether we care or not, right? And the question and the reality I had to ask myself is, as comfortable as I am showing up, how I want to, what is the real effect? What am I missing and what am I gaining? And the answer that I got in having a conversation with myself is that I'm missing things. I'm missing out. I'm shutting myself off to a lot of things just based on my aesthetic. And as much as that, it might not be fair or it kind of sucks, right? In some people's opinion, it's a reality in my world. And that is an area that I have been playing small, and I have not been showing up as all of me enough. There are times, and I like to, play and talk, like, yeah, I'll turn it on, I'll throw on the dress. I know how to, I got two big sisters, my mom, they all got swag. I know how to turn it on. But the fact that I'm just using that button just all willy-nilly when I feel like it, is definitely a clear reflection and having a conversation with myself that I'm not using it to its full potential, and respecting it, and just honoring how I can show up and should show up in certain rooms. So that was the conclusion that I came to in just my self-talk. And that was one of the examples. I know other spaces, if I dug a little deeper, there are ways that I could show up bigger in rooms. And this is not to be confused with some of the talk that we had last week on the topic of just being wise and knowing when to, when and how to show up. This is on that other end of the spectrum, where sometimes we know when to kind of read the room and move in silence, but there are other times where we are pulled and spirit pulls us a step forward and we don't. And that's just as important as when we are wise and we're quiet, to where we're being fearful. And speaking to myself, being fearful or being comfortable or being lazy, whatever label, they're all in that box and in that batch, and not stepping out front and showing up in the way that God has created us to show up. At least the potential of all that He's given us to show up. And even shifting from aesthetics and how we look to our mind, our thoughts, and our words. When we're quiet and we don't show up, and we know it could change somebody's life, and we don't speak up, or when we're comfortable and we're in our home and we know we should show up for someone and we don't leave, and we miss those moments. But we know that we have a thought, we know we have a conversation, we know we have the love and the energy that can shift that person's moment, but we don't show up. So these are just the thoughts. These are conversations as I was figuring out how I wanted to come to you guys today. And it came eventually clear as day. Like, the topic for tonight, are we playing it small? And are we showing up as all of us? So I'll pose the question to you guys again. What's up, Angel? Are you playing it small? Are you playing it small in some areas of your life, at work, in your friendships, in social settings, um, I guess in how you show up physically, aesthetically? Are you taking up the space that is yours? And I know we use that saying, taking up too much space, but are you even taking up the space that belongs to you? And I can honestly say I have not been taking up not even just enough space, but I haven't been using all of the space that I know belongs to me. Uh, have you been doing the same? That's a fact. Chevy, walk in a room with big energy, like God sent us there. That's a fact. And if we're in the room, he definitely sent us there. It's just whether we are, completing the assignment in the ways that He's prepared us to do. Absolutely, yes, Angel. Thank you for the merch promo. That purple looks great on you, girl. That big energy purple, and y'all will see those continue to roll out there in my story right now. But you can see, continue to see some more of those in video form rolling out. Angel, no punching bag, big energy for sure. Not come through with it. I guess this is another edition of Mattie Mondays, Mattie Ministry segment. But really, that's what I really truly appreciate and love about this community that we have built and are continuing to build on. Is that we can come here, we can share music, we can share fashion and art, and things that all of us are accomplishing in our communities and in our different worlds. But we can also come here and have a real conversation, the things that we are dealing with daily and often, and not just the fun things. For sure, musician Taylor says we can definitely play bigger. That's a fact. That's a fact. And for me, I'm definitely I'm committed. I'm 100% committed to continuing to step out. Now it's not gonna, you gonna see me jumping out the window, but even in just getting in front of the camera, and it's not even that I'm not comfortable. I just don't live there. I don't do it often. And there's more room to get more confident in that space, but I'm definitely committed to playing in that realm more. I know it serves me. That is a fact. So that cannot be denied. And I know I'll be responsible with it in the way that, our brand and the message that I want to represent me. All right, I ain't for sure. Here you got there with the word for sure, for sure. So I'll pose that question to you guys once again. I know a lot of y'all are on the move and busy, and it's those who are watching who catch this episode a little bit later. Take a moment and put in the comments underneath the YouTube video, over on Twitter, over on Facebook, and let me know, are you showing up as all of you, or are you playing it small? And again, it could be in how you step out into the world aesthetically, or how you use your voice when you're in certain rooms with your friends, in your relationships, romantic or familial, at work. Like, how are you showing up, and are you playing it small, or are you taking up the space that belongs to you? And again, there are areas for sure where I have been playing it small, that I am committed to being more intentional, and taking up the room that belongs to me. Again, we can pad these things with the excuse of, well, I don't have to impress anybody, or I don't have to show up there, or I don't have to say anything. It's not my job. It's not my responsibility. But even if those things are true to what you believe, a secondary question to help you to be sure is it hurting you, or is it hindering you? And that can oftentimes step out in front of that ego of well, I don't have to, which is a lot of times our ego. And that secondary question, just asking ourselves, does it serve us, or does it hurt us, will help us to kind of get out of that fog of ego, and in that answer determine whether we need to act in a different way, which oftentimes will require us giving more and being committed in a different way. Yes, it's a little different that I can't see. Well, I can never see you guys, but not being able to see my screen. But again, if you're just now joining us, this is Mattie Mondays, and the question I pose to the community is: are you showing up as all of you, and are you playing it small? And again, just those who are comfortable, for sure, y'all know how we rock it. Definitely drop it. If you're not, the purpose is just to get us thinking at the end of the day, not for us to throw all of our our things on the table for everyone to see, where we're not comfortable. But the real true goal is to just get us all thinking and to get us all growing. Conversations in public, and then we go to do work in private. I just shared, I finished a lot, but I can finish more. What do you mean by that? You just mean by like things that you commit to and that you started? Oh, for sure. No, I already know. I can feel you. I can feel your wheels are turning. Appreciate that. I appreciate that reassurance. We're listening. Natalia shares. Just a lot to unpack and think about, for sure. Profound question. Appreciate that, for sure. Yeah, man, just being in flow, and going about my day, like asking, like, hey, what should I talk about? What should I asking my mom, asking my sister, asking myself, what should I talk about? And then finally, it just kind of arrived. And then of course going and having this photo shoot, releasing, sprinkling out some of these photos in this custom no punching bag fit. Let me take a moment to talk about that. These jeans are custom no punching bag jeans. I'm gonna have y'all on. We have a whole segment about y'all just breaking down this fit that y'all made for me for my homecoming tour. And then the top that you see me in here is, I keep saying, I like to say limited edition, but a and what top. And let me see if I have y'all website started here still. Let me drop. I definitely do have no punching bag down at the bottom. Get with them, guys. Even if it's something further down the road, make that mental note in your head of maybe something that you can find on their site that's similar, and just an idea. Get your bag right, and keep them in mind for custom fits and just big moments that you want to be dressed by no punching bag. That was my quick commercial. But definitely, I appreciate y'all. They got me fly. We got a few more looks in this outfit, and then we got 3 more looks from that same photo shoot that's rolling out in different fits. So we're super excited to share those, and it really just giving me opportunity to share more of my personality. Definitely not a one-trick pony, but I'll be chilling, playing it safe. But there are times for that, right? And there are times to step it up. And for the things that I claim that I want and I say I want, I can be honest with myself and say that I need to show up bigger in a lot more moments. Not in every moment, but I definitely need to show up bigger and as more of me and all of me, and take up more of the space again that belongs to me. And what.co. Thank you, Angel, for the website, for this top. Y'all can go get this top right now, and y'all can show me what your swag do in this and what top. It actually has the back out, which y'all can go check that out. We have some more fits that displays that, some more looks from this photo shoot that'll display that. One of one outfit. That's a fact. One of one outfit. I appreciate y'all. All right, C.Styles shares. I have a huge personality, which is and has been intimidating to lots. Over the years, I've dimmed my light. It became a habit. Now I'm learning and shining no matter what. That's a great example. That is a great example. Especially in like, yeah, thank you for sharing that. That's a really, really good example. And probably a lot of people can relate to that in ways, feeling like they have to be a little more, I guess, turned down or chill or whatever in certain rooms. Um, and there's a balance, but it definitely doesn't suit you in the long term where you start to create that habit. So that's a great example. Thank you for sharing that. I could definitely relate to that in some moments. Uh, and there's strategy to that. Familiar with the 48 laws. I know I'm gonna misquote it just a little bit, but one of the 48 laws. Let me get it up. Let me read it verbatim. 48 laws of power. One of them speaks to not outshining the teacher. Let me see if I can find it. But the trick in this lifetime and in this walk is figuring out the balance. So that's one of the 48 laws. Never outshine the master. And in times, whether quote unquote we just use a master because that's how it's stated in the book. But in certain spaces and rooms and moments, we do find it like commonplace to dim the light for the lead person of the role or quote unquote the boss or whatever. And that's cool and balanced. And of course, there's levels of respect, but your personality matters, and it's a gift in a lot of these rooms, and it is a skill I think in a lot of ways, figuring out the balance and how we can show up big and bright and thought filled and ready to tackle things and share our ideas. Um, and in some instances, we just can't control if people feel smaller, and that's not our cross to bear. But that's a great example, because I thank you for sharing that. C.Styles, nah, it's a big fact. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you're just now joining us, this is Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways, and we roll pretty well on the fly. Okay, tonight we are rolling with the flyer up. We're experiencing some technical difficulties in a new space, kind of on assignment, travel mode, but we know how to adjust. We're keeping it rolling and keeping the conversation going. And tonight we're just tackling the question: do you show up as all of you, and are you playing it small? And we've just been talking about how each of us show up, how I show up, and how we can take up more room and take up more space. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna hold you too long tonight. I'll make some room. I'll give a little room for any more comments that y'all have, any more thoughts, even if it's a little outside of that. Feel free to drop those in the comments, and we shall depart. We shall depart. It has been a fast and action-packed and loaded 2 weeks. I got two more lined up, and and I definitely, or a week and a half. I definitely got more to get into, so I won't keep you long. There's more to prepare for. I appreciate y'all again for always showing up and being faithful. For sharing the thoughts, for sharing the ideas, for coming back, commenting. Make sure you guys take a moment to thumbs this up. And once we depart, definitely leave your comments and your thoughts. Chevy, that's a great quote. Wherever you are in life, be all there. 100%. And that takes intention and definitely effort. That's definitely a worthy and valuable thing to remember. The work to keep at the front of your mind. Wherever you are in life, be all there. I like that. That's dope. Super dope. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so as we depart, I'm going to run it. I know we didn't do it last week. I'm going to run the big energy video on our departure to give more room for y'all to drop your thoughts and comments as the video plays, and also again to learn the lyrics. All right, so Angel, I saw you with the quoting. Angel was quoting bars to me the other day from the Money Shot record, so I know Angel's on it. With the big energy for sure. Once we, hopping on these stages, DJs like DJ Deuce and London Elixir, spinning the record. We definitely are gonna need y'all in the space, in the place to be singing along with me. Angel, for sure. Thank you for everything that you continue to contribute to the space, to me, to my journey, to all of us. We appreciate you. And we are glad. Shout out to Chevy for the look. All Chevy, I can't take responsibility for that play. For the big energy sweatshirt. The purple, no punching bag edition. Big energy sweatshirt. All right, y'all. I hope this has been a added value to the start of your week. A great added value to the start of your week. If there's somebody or anybody that you love or that you rock with that you think can benefit from just the question that we posed tonight on this quick conversation, definitely take a moment to send a link and share it, and give them something to help them to trigger these thoughts and maybe make some adjustments that benefit them in their world in real time. New York Fashion Week edition, heard that? No punching bag, New York Fashion Week edition. Big swag. All right, my ladies and gentlemen, I will do my departure. We are out of here. Big energy lyric video coming to you right now, full effect. Drop your comments. Give me all your big energy on the way out. And I hope y'all have an amazing week. Do your best to find the light in all situations. And if it don't feel like as much light there, take a moment to pause and to gain some clarity. I know people try us in our day-to-day, and sometimes we are the people who are trying others. But definitely make this week a great one. And we're going to get into it. All right, y'all. Love you. Have a great night. I'll see you in 7 days. Big steppers. Big. Let's go. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized cause I give them big energy. I got 50-11 fellas on my line with the drama. Yes. Wife John want me to be their baby mama. Yeah. I transform player, I am every woman. I need it all, no period, that's a comma. They lose their minds when I walk out. I put it on, left the flaws out. From my hair, nails, shoes. If he step up, he playing by my rules. Cause I got big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized cause I give them big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized cause I give them big energy. You ain't gotta like it, but they love it. They love it. Heating up 450 on the oven. A1 top shelf, what's above it? Hater blockers on till I see you coming. They lose their minds when I walk out. I put it on, left the flaws out. From my hair, nails, shoes. If he step up, he playing by my rules. Cause I got big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized cause I give them big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. Big energy. They want to try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerized cause I give them big energy. Right foot, left foot, big step. Big step. Big moves, yeah, one after the other. Let's talk about it, salt and pepper.
they in trouble, man, who gon' tell them? I'm a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. Not too many can confirm, that's why they sleep by me. INDEPENDNT. Can't taste, can't touch, but you can pull up a seat. Big energy, big energy, big energy, big energy. They wanna try, but they know they can't handle me. Mesmerize, cause I give them big energy. Big energy, big energy, big energy, big